Hi everyone. So first of all, I want to thank you, Rafael, for your time. So this interview is about exploring similarities and differences between education in my country, Peru, and your country, Brazil. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions about it, just to know your perspective from your own life. So let's start. Please introduce yourself in your native language, please.
Agora, sem problema. Então, prazer pessoal. Eu sou Rafael, tenho 19 anos e sou estudante do bacharelado em matemática. É isso.
Great, awesome. What major changes do you remember happening in Brazil education in the recent years? For example, it can be access to equality, technology, or programs.
I think, as I said, like we have the same educational system as ever, so nothing has changed that much. But I can
Mm-hmm.
highlight one thing that happened on the beginning of this year of 2025, actually February, I guess. I can share the law. There is a new federal law that says
Okay.
published on January, and
Okay.
basically
Okay.
the law says that students can't have phones inside school,
Okay.
and it's pretty new. It never happened before, so
Mm,
I actually have no idea
mm-hmm.
practically how this is working, but I know that's
Okay.
the law, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody needs to obey it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. And now we go with the third questions. What difference do you notice between the public and the private education in Brazil? And how would you think these differences affect students?
I think there are really few difference. The reality, if I should put the difference in one word, the word is money. The
Uh-huh.
private schools have more money to use and to be able to give to the students more opportunities of learning something out of the basic curriculum.
Okay.
And as I'm telling you, the basic curriculum is also something that is really regulated for every single part of the country by the
Uh-huh.
BNCC. This document here with 600 pages.
A lot. Okay. Yeah.
Actually, it's really hard to follow this word because we have a lot of problems on public schools when talking about infrastructure and teachers and etc.
Uh-huh.
So, but it's basically the same. And if I could describe, I could just say that until high school, private schools are generally way better, with some public schools that can compete at the same level, can give the
Okay.
same results as at this. And but at the university level, it's completely the opposite. The
Okay.
public universities are completely way ahead of the biggest part of the private one. And that's funny,
Okay.
but that's how it works. Yeah.
So we can say that that statement is true in Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay, great, interesting. And now we go with the last question is which aspects of Brazilian education do you think work well and which ones still need improvement, especially compared to the other Latin American countries like mine, Peru?
I can talk about that really specifically using statistics. If
Mm-hmm.
we just stop seeing the PISA results, Peru actually
Okay.
has a slightly better result on math and reading than Brazil.
Huh?
So I think the basic level for the educational system really needs to be a little bit more worked out. We need to make it better. And I think maybe the biggest difference is that we have a really, really diverse system. Like you have a lot of heterogeneous groups, people from every side of the country, every place, every culture, just together at the same school, public or private. And of course, you are if you are
Okay.
in a private school like of really really rich people, it will be more homogeneous. But
Okay.
the biggest part of the population will have like this experience with people from all classes at all, and I guess that's really important.
Well, I really need to thank you very much for your time and sharing this information from
You're
your
welcome.
own perspective. And so have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thanks so much. Bye.